As we pass the halfway point of 2024 and the key milestone of the UK general election, financial market sentiment remains positive. In pound terms, Asia and emerging stock markets have performed best over the quarter, rising 6.1% and 4.3% respectively. The US has returned 4.1%, with the UK not far behind. It is notable that markets other than the US seem to be making ground at this time. Fixed interest values have drifted modestly lower over the quarter, with yields rising. The 10-year gilt yield now offers 4.1%, having been as low as 3.5% at the turn of the year, demonstrating a dampening in investor hopes for sizable interest rate cuts. Again, the relative risk takers have delivered the strongest returns, with FPC client portfolios typically increasing in a range of 10 to 15% over the past 12 months, subject to risk profile. Moving forward, the economic backdrop is steady but varied. In their July report, the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, saw world GDP growth flat into 2025. But within that data, the US is forecast to slow from 2.6% to 1.9% annualized growth. This is because deficit spending is falling and higher interest rates have impacted after outstanding growth over the last couple of years. The build-up to the US election due 5th of November has certainly been eventful, and the race is extremely tight in the national polls. A win for the Republicans could signal international trade uncertainty as they suggest installing tariffs on imports into the US, which could stifle growth in the short term. Following Labour's success, economic growth will likely see a near-term uplift through construction starts as large housing schemes and infrastructure projects are promoted. As we all know, the public purse is tight, and how any public investment will be funded is still unknown. But extra borrowing, supported by stronger forecast growth, is a possibility. The matter of capital gains tax rises remains a fear rather than fact. We could see a sustained sentiment change from international investors towards the UK as a more stable place to do business again. This is shown in the value of the pound, which has been steadily climbing against the US dollar and euro since autumn last year, and continued post the election. We look forward to reporting on markets moving into the later part of 2024.